Thank you for allowing me to overanalyze things. It means very much to me. Oh, okay, if that was too complicated, here's another one. What are scientists' favorite dog breed? Labs. Ah, yeah, and we're off. Welcome to Friday. Today it's Gothique Friday. Fougère Gothique from Barrister Man. The people who brought us hallows and night music. And of course this has been around for a while, but this is in the omnibus base, which is, I don't know what's in that, but that's what it looks like. It has a long list of scent notes, and these are lavender, oak moss, bergamot, geranium, sandalwood, smoke, mushroom, ash, tonka bean, fir, vetiver, cedar, musk, leather, and tuberose. And if you don't know what tuberose is, that makes two of us. The brush is the Thuja handle brush. It's a badger one from Gentleman Barbière in France. And yeah, it finally is Friday. And tomorrow, Saturday, I'm going to watch a live hockey game. You can see the inside of my shower cabin. I usually close the curtain. But today you can figure out, I'm going to close it. Because that's none of your business. So live hockey tomorrow. Frölunda Indians. Well, they're not called Indians anymore. They're called Frölunda Hockey Club. Ah, catchy name. So that should be a significant overload. You have to overload because you have too many soaps and you have to finish them. So this, the first time I tried this soap out, I got that's a lot of soap, Jesus. I got a shampoo from Fred Shaves, the YouTube channel. And all I could smell was mushroom, and I was a bit, because I had just ordered the perfume on a whim. Why? And now I smell different things. It's very mushroomy to start with, and when I put the perfume on, eau de parfum, my wife walks around the house sniffing, trying to figure out where the mold is. Seriously, it's happened more than once. And then I come and she goes, "Oh, you have that damn soap again." I said, "Yes, actually, the perfume." I don't think I've told her I have the perfume actually, because she would just write me into one of those institutions where personnel wears white robes. Yeah, an art museum. But you know, it has more, there's more to it than just mushroom. It smells quite a bit like decay. And you know, to be honest, the soap is a handful. God, I have way too much soap here. So I'm mixing water in like a crazy person. Where are the men in white coats? The dry down is quite nice though. To quote another famous YouTuber who shall remain anonymous, why would you, well, okay, you guess. Why would you want to walk around smelling like dirt? Well, most people smell so darn nice. It's nice with a change of, well, not scenery, but change of aroma therapy. Okay, So I loaded way too much, but can you see how shiny this is? I mean, it's a very... Sorry, I have the tap running all the time, but I keep adding water. Getting there. Done. It's a very interesting soap base because at least how I build the lather, it's incredibly low density because there's a lot of soap in here. You can barely see it. CV Heljestrand number 31, MK31. Matti Lindholm's favorite razor. So the World Cup of football is going on in Qatar, one of the best countries in the world. Here you go. It's so wet and heavy. I don't have time to put the razor up. It just falls off. This is a lather you can flick off the razor. You don't have to rinse. I might, but you don't have to. So yeah, so what do you think about the World Cup in football in Qatar? Did you know Qatar existed before this event? Huh? I did, because they had the World Cup of handball a few years ago, where it was funny because, you know, as the organizer, you get to have a team in the tournament, even though you don't deserve it on sportsman-like measurements. Jeez, this is the wettest lather ever, I think, that I've had that still holds together. It's like a joke. And this is not a lather that's gonna evaporate. Okay, so trick is load super heavy, and this is like a comic strip. Ha! Handball, and they I guess they didn't have any handball players, so they imported all of them from former Yugoslavia. So they were all called Vic at the end of the names. Here we go. Boom. Boom. Shakalaka. And you know, now it appears to be a mix, but they've had a youth academy for quite some time, and they're focusing on developing young talent quite a bit. So I only know of one game that they played. I watched part of it because I'm not that into football, and they were horrible. They were horrible, but it is a tournament that has been full of surprises. I mean, a lot of the favorites have lost their games. Argentina lost, Germany lost. My brain is at a standstill. A lot of teams lost. I can't remember. I don't follow it, as I said, very closely. But hey, that's fun. And at the end of the day, there typically aren't any massive surprises in the later runs of the playoffs. But it's cool. New teams. I cheer for Belgium because I used to live there. And sort of, I don't think they're gonna win, but they've been so good for so long. I think the world ranking is still number 2 for Belgium, which surprises me actually. But again, I don't follow football, so why would I have an opinion? But they managed to beat Canada 1-0. But Canada was the better team, definitely in the first half. Missed the penalty, and they were up against the best goalkeeper in the world, Courtois. Again, why do I even talk about this? Just told you I know nothing about football. But if you're a guy and you hang out with guys, it's inevitable that you pick up a few things. Of course, this is a consumer warning. Not everything men say is necessarily true, even if they say it with a conviction. Maybe you didn't know this, but those are the facts. I often find myself asking a question or objecting to something that someone says very aggressively. I have no idea, or at least I don't know for sure. Why do we do that? I don't know. It's like we feel we have an obligation to know everything and be experts on everything, at least everything considered manly, like sport or plumbing. Although I will tell you I know very little about plumbing. Every time I try anything even close to plumbing, like cleaning the tubes, pipe stuff under the sink, I put it together and there's a damn leak. So there you go. But it's, I watch a bit of it. If my son is around, he's interested. I watch it a bit more. But I am more into hockey. And today we mourn Börje Salming, who was a defender for the Toronto Maple Leafs mainly, and he played 1 year with Detroit, some red team anyway. But he was, I think, 16 seasons in Toronto, and he played 1,100 odd games, quite a few goals and assists, and he was still a very good defenseman. And he would stand his ground when there was a fight, and big hero in Sweden and big hero in Toronto. And he passed away yesterday from ALS, which is also called Lou Gehrig's disease. And we only learned about it this summer, and I think it took 7 months from when he was diagnosed until when he passed away. Dreadful disease. It just takes away the muscles from the body. Everything degrades and you can't speak. And it's just a nasty disease. So rest in peace, Börje. You're a true hero. You know, I am considering not ruining Friday, because it's Friday afternoon, not ruining Friday entirely by using the perfume. Because my wife would be, what's that smell? And now, as you know, as she learns about it more and more often, a bit of balm because it's winter. It takes less and less time before she figures out where the hell it is. She opens the fridge and what's that smell? Very funny, very funny. Terrible, terrible stuff. So I'm not going to put on an aftershave. That aftershave balm from France will do just fine. Fougère Gothique, everybody. The good stuff. And the bad stuff. Why would you want to walk around smelling like dirt? Happy Friday, happy weekend. I'll see you soon. Stay sharp.